The Richmond Tigers defeated by the GWS Giants at the MCG at home. 84 points to Richmond to 108 to the Giants. 12 goals 12 to Richmond, 17 goals 6 to the Giants. That is called accuracy. If you do the maths, we had more scoring shots than the Giants, 24 to their 23. But that's not really an accurate depiction of the game. This is the Richmond round recap where I go through and analyse every game we play. Watching this game, I was actually proud of our performance. I thought we are winning the midfield battle. I think this is twice in a row. I think Fremantle and the Giants. We have won the midfield battle. We won it again. We won contested possessions and we won clearances. But first of all, let's just talk about the match in its entirety. What do we take away from it? Well, I thought we looked close. At halftime, I thought we probably don't deserve to be in front, but a little bit closer. And then they kind of just ran away with it in the third quarter. They got further and further ahead, and we did kick some retaliation goals, whatever you call it, but in the end, they were too good for us. I was still proud though, even though we lost and conceded, and once again we broke another record. It's the first time the Giants has beaten us at the MCG. So another record is broken, a bad record this season for us. I still thought we were impressive. Nankervis was absolutely outstanding, and even though I think Vlosten has been our best player this season, if you say Nank has been, you would also be correct. As the leader of this football club, the sole captain, a lot of people when they do captain rankings and all 18 teams captains, there are a lot of multiple captains, they would put Nankervis pretty low as a captain. But as a leader, he, I think, could be one of the best in the comp. He leads by example. He's enormously physical. The tackles he lays, the things he does, must just lift the spirit of a team up. And he's been outstanding this season. I think probably top 3 rucks. I think Gawn's still been the best. And I think second, you could either say Marshall or Tristan Xerri, some others. But I think Nank is in that conversation for the 3rd best, 4th best. If he makes All-Australian, if he has a great end to the season, that would be awesome. Because realistically, he's our best chance. Maybe Vlosten if we get lucky, but probably Nank. The midfielders I thought were so good. Hopper, Taranto, Prestia, I was so impressed with. They won the midfield battle. They won territory. And even though fucking Taranto got injured, he got concussed, which sucks, which is fucking annoying. He's out for next week. I still thought we performed so well. Let's talk about Steely Green 2. Steely fucking Green. For those who don't know, Steely Green has been dominating the VFL as of recent. He's been kicking bags after bags, and this brother deserves his fucking time in the AFL team. Keep him in there. I don't want to see anyone else take over Steely Green. He kicked 3 goals. He had presence up forward, and he excited me. Ryan Mansell, I'm going to be honest, I'm one of his biggest haters, Ryan Mansell, and if you're watching this, used to piss me off, but I have come to love Ryan Mansell. He may not be the most fancy player, delicate player, but what he gives you, and what a lot of these players haven't given us this season, is effort. 100% effort every time, and I'm officially a Ryan Mansell lover. I'm in love with you. I thought he had a good game as well. He kicked 2 goals, and I thought he had presence with 4 tackles as well. Speaking of tackles, they had 14 tackles to Briggs, 13 to Bedford. Our highest tackle getter was Jack Graham, who I thought had an interesting match. Like I said, Taranto, Nankervis and Hopper dominated the clearances for us, and I thought Nank dominated the ruck battle. Even though Briggs did get 14 tackles, I still thought Nank was better. He got more tackles, he got more hit-outs, sorry. Other players that were impressive, in my humble opinion, thought Daniel Relly with a goal and 26 touches continues to have a good season. He's probably going to leave though to the Gold Coast Football Club. And apart from that, thought Vlosten had a decent game. No one really else, like Trezise, or however you pronounce it, came on and looked okay, but you would probably say, I think it's time for McIntosh to depart to the VFL. He's old. I want to see some youth there. Tyler Sonsie, he got subbed out. He just hasn't impressed me. I think I expect McIntosh and Sonzi and Samson Ryan was frustrating. I expect them to go back into the VFL, and I just want to see some exciting youth, even though Sonzi and definitely Ryan are young. I'm just not convinced on them. Now, let's talk about the team stats. Obviously, team stats are a big thing. They did have more disposals than us, like we all know. Listen to this. We had more inside 50s. We had 53 to their 36 inside 50s. So the underlying numbers of this match and the last couple matches have been so impressive. And I can tell you for a fact, even though it's not a fact, if Richmond just had a Tom Lynch that was fit and a decent second tall, like a 2017 Jack, if we basically had a fully functioning forward line, we would have won the last 2 or 3 matches and we would have been in contention for top 8 if we had the whole season like that. Does that make sense? We have been a really good team for 2 or 3 weeks. We just can't get the connection from mids to forwards. We cannot get the forwards striking. And to be honest, the last 2 weeks, we've played some amazing defensive teams. So it was always going to be tough to score, but we did score 84 points, so I'm pretty proud about that. But we dominated the inside 50s. Why can we not do anything? Our efficiency inside 50 was 50.9. Theirs was 66.7. I think what that says is there's not enough pressure coming in on the Giants when they're kicking inside 50. And I think our defensive structure just wasn't on point that game. We won the free kick battle. That's fucking great. Clearances. The midfield battle we won. Like I said, 39 clearances we had to their 31. We outdid them. Centre clearances, 17 to 11. We outdid them. Hitouts, 41 to 36. We outdid them. Contested possession, 126 to 118. All these underlying numbers, more clearances, more contested possession, more territory, more inside 50s. That is a game style that should win you games. But it's just the forward. And look, I've been impressed with Adam Muse. This has impressed me the last few weeks with the Tigs. And I've loved watching us. I think we've got exciting young players. And I'm starting to get some hope for the next 2 years. But until we get a striker that works, until we get plays, you know, what happened to the Mosquito fleet? Who's the... Yes, Rioli Morris has been injured. Yes, we've had some Judson Clarks at the ACL. Yes, but what happened to the Swarm Forwards? What happened to the Jacks, the Richos, the Lynches? They're not there. We don't have that player. Kazitsky's not that player. Lafau's obviously injured. It's not there. Anyway, they had more marks. They had a better controlled game. I thought we were more chaotic, which was cool. And I think even though we won the midfield battle, they nearly doubled our tackle count, guys. They nearly doubled our tackle count, 49 to 89, which is very upsetting. We got 49, they got 89 tackles. That's just insanity. Insanity, which I think can paper over the cracks to it. And it's not the most important stat there, but we need to get more tackles. That's pretty much it. That was the game. We sink all the way down to 18th once again. We played Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval this round, which is round 19, which is going to be interesting. And I'm not looking forward to that. Although I do think with our form right now, we could be a chance, but Butters and Rosie fucked me up the arse. That's the game. Thanks for watching. Follow the TikTok FTFooty, and I'll be seeing you in another video.